speed, so you don't have to worry about it. Although I think when you're aiming,
when you're aiming, you slow down. So
I just saw that I got surrounded. I was in red.
Yeah,
I was trying to
that's where I was surrounded at. Just like slow them down a little, you know. I get double things right there. Carpenter, the max ammo was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I noticed we had a lot of luck this round. A lot.
We did. We had a lot of luck like this entire game.
Except for that one part where I got down with the dogs. That was like that was the only unlucky part.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're building up a whole ton of points now. So eventually you're gonna hit the box. Usually what you want to do is actually get all your perks first and keep the M16, and then go hit the box. But we had a huge influx of points, so, and you don't necessarily need speed cola. Really, the only perk you need from rounds 10 to 20 is Juggernaut, because there's no need to buy speed cola unless you have a light machine gun. Then you might need it.
Everything else, though, as long as you do a little planning and kind of keep your distance most of the time, still pretty good.
Yeah. But so yeah. Oh. Yeah, I was going to mention this because you mentioned it earlier. If you're playing with randoms, or if you're just playing by yourself, don't panic at all, even if you have a whole bunch of them chasing you or not, because I hate playing with randoms and then having a guy have 2 zombies following him and freaking out. It's very annoying.
Yeah, a lot of them are like, oh my god, we're all going to die, and it's like 2 guys chasing me. It's like, really? Get over yourself.
Oh,
I got, hundreds chasing us. Okay, this is where we start our route, I'm pretty sure.
Alright, so there's, I'm pretty sure people have seen this in previous videos, but there's a little route. There's 2 little routes. It's around this podium and around those 2 things holding up the screen. We kind of combine those into a figure 8, because it makes it easier to shoot them at the diagonals, and you don't always get stuck in this area.
And as you can see, they pretty much follow you. As long as you make sure if they get too far behind you, slow down just a little for them to catch up. Otherwise, that's when they start coming from everywhere. And the best idea is, like we're doing right now, you pick off a little bit of guys if you need to, but avoid most of them for a while to let everything spawn in. And then, as soon as they all spawn in, you get to this point and you just unload on them in a straight line. See how effective it is? You actually see we got an insta-kill right there. That helps a lot too, but it just, if you do this, it's really easy this way. They just line up basically straight for you. You just get tons of headshots and all this good stuff, and you're ready to go.
Yeah, see, what you want, I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, when you're running a route, don't shoot zombies in front of you. That's a bad idea. I mean, it's not always a bad idea. You can shoot them in front of you if they're definitely in your way, but you should try to evade them as much as possible, because so many zombies can be in the screen at once. Like, I think in solo, only 24 zombies can actually follow you at a time. So if you wait for all of them to come, you can shoot them all without having to worry about them coming behind you. So yeah.
And here's a good
right here we go to the box.
Yeah. This is for people who don't know the chart, the green light tells you where it's at.
Yes, it's in an alley.
And he went the long way, but and for people who freak out when you get hit, don't worry. Like I said, you got Juggernaut. You got a good 3-4 hits before you need to worry where you're at.
Yeah, Juggernaut's kind of iffy at times. Usually
this is the lucky part. Ray gun first try.
And the gun.
It's a pretty good gun to have, on hand.
Ray gun's a tricky weapon to use. You gotta know how to use it. And then I do it. I get a ray gun.
Ray gun first spin for him. So that's 2 ray guns. Pretty lucky game, right?
I'm hitting it again because I want to get another weapon. Because we have usually you do this at about round 20. You want to have like 20,000 points, but since we're short in time, we just did it when we had about 10,000.
Yeah, another thing is,
it doesn't really matter. You can do it in between a whole lot of rounds.
If you notice, we kept the crawlers, because the crawlers are a bit iffy. Sometimes when you throw grenades at them, their head just blows off. They don't survive. Like, they don't survive it and just lose their legs. So it's best just to leave them, because they're slow. While, if you have a walker, then you should probably make him a crawler. But just those guys, they're basically slow, so they're really easy, to just dodge.
Yeah, Nova crawlers are pretty, you don't know until round about 15, whether they're definitely going to turn their crawler views though.
It's kind of iffy, so I would suggest, unless you, yeah, if you're around 15 or maybe a little before when you use the ray gun, if you aim at their legs, they'll pretty much become a crawler. But if it's your last two and you really need a crawler, it's best just to leave them and not risk it. Because if you risk it, then you gotta come another round, and that's when all hell breaks loose.
What's our time?
We are 20 in, so we got 12 minutes left of this. Well, actually, this right now we're saying gonna be on the second video, and that's where we're. Anyways, I'll cut that out later.
Anyway, so I think I got the crossbow at this point, which is a good weapon. I was going for thunder gun, but I think
you had the crossbow is what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I had the crossbow, so I think I wanted you to get. Yeah, I wanted you to get thunder gun.
Well, and, it didn't quite work out. The crossbow, for those who don't know, the crossbow upgraded turns into basically a monkey bomb crossbow. Doesn't last as long, but you know, it still shoots.
Oh no, I didn't get it till
them and
there we go, I got it.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, this is where you get it, right here, next roll. Crossbow.
Yeah, right there, I got it. And then you start hitting it, trying to get the thunder gun. We should just have you get Mustang Sally. Okay, actually I want to talk about this. Mustang and Sally versus Thunder Gun. Mustang and Sally are good weapons to have. Like, they're very good grenade launcher pistols, of course. And they shoot very fast, and they're taken out a lot faster than Thunder Gun. You can, so if you're in a jam, you can just whip them out and start shooting. But his huge drawback is that, you can kill yourself with it, and with Juggernaut, even with Juggernaut, you kill yourself very fast. So that's the one thing Thunder Gun has over Mustang and Sally, is that it doesn't hurt you, but it comes out a lot slower. So if you think you're gonna get a jam and doing a route or something, just have it out already.
Again, it's not a mod. I give people all the time, every day, they're like, oh, it's a mod. It's like, no, if it was a mod, I'd be shooting with no recoil, so get off my back.
Also, I think if you had a mod, you'd have something better than just fast trigger.
Like a pro.
Nazi zombie quick scopes.
Yeah.
It doesn't even work Nazi zombies, which is kind of sad.
It does when you get it upgraded, actually. I got it upgraded once before. It really does, actually. The bullets go straight, you zoom in faster. It's basically like quick scoping.
Nice one, Treyarch, giving its quick scoping at Nazi zombies for 5,000 points.
But not being able to use it. Awesome.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, cause like you're really gonna, you know, take the time to quick scope them when there's about, you know, 50 of them chasing you and, you know, the zombies. Great idea, right?
Oh yeah, we were gonna go hit the box.
Oh yeah, hit the box one more time. What do I get? I believe I get
RPK.
That's right. RPK, a really good gun to have. Light machine gun's always really a good choice. Type, you know, just all around really good choice because they do a lot of power, have a lot of ammo, and if you have speed cola, it's not a big deal with reloading them.
Alright, important. Unless you get two really good guns in a row, you want to keep the M16 because it's right on the wall, right where we're going to be running our route.
Get ammo.
So you can buy ammo for it right there, and don't upgrade it. Because ammo is a lot a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
It's 4,500 instead of the usual 600. So here, upgrade the crossbow.
You know, it didn't happen, but for all those people who, you know, you get warped in the other rooms, you look around, you see, you know, sometimes you see like the, I'm not sure what to call them, like kill streak I would call them because, you know, they kill things and they drop them. But also, if you look around, you can actually find
movie reels.
Movie reels, yeah. And you can put them in the movie. So, just a little tip. Next time you get to one of those rooms, which you actually didn't warp to any of those rooms this time. So
yeah, I don't know how exactly that works.
I know random, I think, but if you ever get it, just look around. It won't tell you to press X, so you gotta do X yourself and just grab it. And next time you go into upgrade another gun, then you just, you know, go up to the machine.
Put it in a little projector. You press X on the projector.
Yep, and then it actually be at the bottom of your screen. You'll see a little reel at the bottom of your screen, so you know you have it. And when you put it away, you know you put it in there.
Okay, so anyway, here we go. We're starting our route, and how you want to start the route is really just start walking the route. There's really no real place to start. I mean, you can start wherever you want, and it'll work the same.
Just make sure you kind of keep it clear.
Alright, and probably should talk about this earlier, but you see those doors right there to the dressing room? You don't want to open those because when you stand to kill the zombies, you want to make sure your back's covered and that you can see all the zombies in front of you.
Yeah, we said that earlier.
You want to minimize the amount of zombies that can come behind you, so there's only one window with that door closed that you have to worry about.
Yep. And here's the part, just unload. Another thing with the ray gun, if you shoot, it's like if you shoot at their feet or just the ground, is it?
Oh yeah, here's the important thing with the ray gun. If there's a huge horde and you just shoot it straight at the horde, it's only going to kill the front zombie, and towards like round 20 it starts taking like 2 hits to actually kill a zombie with a ray gun. So you don't hit them head on, aim at the base of the crowd, and you'll hit all of them, and they'll most of the time turn to crawlers, which are a lot slower and useful for getting weapons at the end of the round.
So basically just aim at the ground because it's like the blast wave, As you see, lots of zombies. Like I said before, you can't stress enough, do not freak out. If you freak out, you're going to lose. That's what happens. People freak out, they run out of the route, and then they get surrounded somewhere else. Just, like I said, avoid them is pretty easy. You don't want to get you can, I guess personal choice, but if you get a carpenter, it's kind of going to screw up them coming at you, and maybe not a better choice.
Once you start getting into the route, it's, see, we have carpenter there, but we don't grab it because, once you start getting in the route, you're used to them coming at you really fast, but if you grab carpenter, if I can pronounce words, they start coming a lot slower because they have to break the boards on the windows, so it kind of ruins your pace, but it's not a huge deal. Ballistic knife is a really good weapon to have. It's my personal favorite. It also one-hit knives when you have the Bowie knife with it up till round 14 after you upgrade it, so it's really good. And that's 2-hit knife till round 22. But especially if you're playing with completely randoms, you want to go for what's it called? You want to go for ballistic knife because if you need to revive someone to help you, then you just want to have it be really quick. You don't want to have to worry about getting hit from behind while you're reviving them. Here I like double tap because double tap is a real waste of points, is a real waste of ammo really, but there's a few weapons that will work with. And since I have the ray gun and crossbow, those weapons work really well with it, although crossbow doesn't really work well because it's single fire. But ray gun works really well because because it doesn't have a huge fire rate like a Silent here. He has a RPK and it has a really fast fire rate, so he wouldn't want to get double tap because that would just waste too much ammo. Yeah. And I think here you're trying to get the thunder gun still.
Another little tip is if I had to run back and forth because I had good guns that I didn't want to trade in. But if you don't have good guns and you get a fire sale, just pick up the gun no matter how shitty it is. If it's worse than your gun or you're trying to go for a better gun, you still want to pick it up. Because odds are you're going to get, even if you get a shitty gun first, you can roll it faster, so you can probably hit one box in a good 3-4 times. And in one of those, I'm sure you'll get a good gun.
Yeah, another thing about fire sale. If you're in the middle round and you're like with 4 people and you're camping, don't go run out of your room just to go hit the box. It's very tempting. I've done it myself a lot, especially when I've been on solo, just breaking for my route and hit it. But like, it's just not worth it because the zombies still come, and really it's only useful if you have monkey bombs, so you could throw a monkey bomb while fire sale's going and everyone could get a turn, but it wastes a lot of monkey bombs. But if you have crossbow, you have lots of them. Oh, another tip, when you have max ammo, reload before it so you get full ammo.
You know, one thing I really hope is that Treyarch would watch this video so I can explain to them how the fact that they need to, what is it with? It's, shit, I can't even think of it anymore now.
Fire sale? What's it about fire sale?
No, it's, they need to add a take a break button to zombies.
Oh my god, yes. Have you guys, I don't know,
you get those high waves and you're just going in circles and you get a crawler and then, you get everything done and then you're just like, well, this crawler won't last forever, so, I can't really stop, but I would really like a take a break button. Everyone should, if everyone pauses it